to aim for the best, where you want to get that medal at the Olympics. And even now I think it's the same for everyone, and also me. And accordingly we've all trained, accordingly I've worked hard. And yes, I think
Congratulations, you're going for Tokyo. We'll start with your training session. I mean, it's just 9 days away from Olympics.
yes,
How is
yes.
your mood? I mean, it's so exciting, I'm sure. But if you could just talk us about your mood and your preparations and everything.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward, because yeah, it's just 9 days away and we waited for a very long time now. And yeah, unfortunately last year was supposed to happen, but due to this pandemic it got postponed, and now we finally here, where we'll be leaving on Saturday. So yes, preparations wise everything are going on well. I'm prepared, and I'm all set. So it's just that I need to give my best and play my game.
Right. And how confident are you? I mean, looking at the draw,
Yeah.
Karuna is not there, but still Yamaguchi, the home contender, will be there. So, what's your take on the draw?
Well, I would just like to take it, a step by step, one match at a time, because yeah, I mean, even if Carolina isn't there, I think it's not easy, because there are almost like 7 to 8 players when it comes to Taizu, Rachanok, Chen Yufi, Yamaguchi, Okuhara, and different girls. So I'm sure like every match is important, and also in the group stages, I'll be playing with a Hong Kong girl as well, and she's not easy. I mean, I've played with her before. I mean, she plays well. So I think you shouldn't take it easy and just think about one match at a time. And yeah, the rest it just depends on that particular day, because you need to be really very focused every point, every match, and just think about the next match, the next day. So yeah, I just go with that mindset that every match is important.
And since I just wanted to understand, I mean, after Gopi sir, you are now with the coach Park. I mean, how actually he is helping you to live your dream for Olympics, and what are the differences that you feel in?
Well, I'm really very happy with Mr. Park, and I've been training with him under him since 1.5 years now, and I think it's been really good. I mean, it took some time to actually get to know and communicate, because I'm sure his style of his game style and his thinking might be different, and every coach's mindset is very different, and the game style is very different. So it is really good to know different skills and different techniques from different coaches, because it will be really useful for you. So you need to grab as much as you can, and then use it whenever needed. Also at the same time, I think with Park, yes, it just took me a month or so to to understand and to communicate. And after that, I think due to this pandemic, and we've all been in lockdown, and I think I've used it in a very good way, where I've got enough time to actually learn new skill and technique, because it was always go for training, come back, and then go for tournaments, come back. We didn't have enough time actually. So due to this pandemic, I think we got enough time that all the tournaments getting cancelled, and obviously we didn't play sport for a couple of months. We were just staying at home, so I made sure I was training. But when the sport started, it just took me a couple of weeks to be back in my form. And yeah, I've really used this lockdown and this pandemic really well by improving my skill and technique as well. And
Right.
of course Park is very very helpful and very motivating and supporting. Yeah.
And how the Rio silver medal actually has helped you to live your Olympic dream of gold? And was it is always in mind that one day you will be on podium with gold medal of Olympics, and that's how you shaped up your training sessions in last 5 years in the
Well,
tournaments also?
definitely, yeah. So, well, when I got that medal at Rio, I mean, I've not expected. That was my first Olympics, and I just went with the mindset thinking that yes, I need to give my best and play my game. And yeah, step by step, I've been winning, and I've come to the finals, and I've done really well. But yeah, one should win and one should lose, and I've got silver. But I think since then, definitely my life has changed a lot, and game wise, I've gained a lot of confidence, and in these 5 years, I've won a couple of tournaments, and experience wise, I've improved a lot. I had a lot of experience. So it's overall, definitely everybody's aim would be, to aim for the best, where, you want to get that medal at the Olympics. And, even now, I think it's the same for everyone and also me. And, accordingly, we've all trained, accordingly, I worked hard. And yes, I think Olympics is the best and number one. So, wait, it just comes once in 4 years, and this time it's after 5 years. So everybody, I'm sure, is eagerly waiting. And I think I have really, really worked hard. And of course, I had a couple of tournaments in between where it comes like the World Championships, and it's also really good, which gives us that confidence when you win such tournaments, and that keeps you always motivated that yes, I can do much, much better. And every time you win, you rate yourself higher, and you think, yes, I need to work more harder so that I will go to a next level. So this is the way I keep myself motivated and make sure that I work each and every day, and want to see myself there on the podium.
Right. And how tough, or I would say, or challenging it would be, I mean, going to be there in Tokyo, and to be especially be fit mentally, because lot of non-sporting things you have to face. For example, regular testing, quarantine, and bubble, etc. How do you look at that?
Definitely, yes. It's going to be very different compared to the last Olympics, where we would be missing the spectators, no crowd, and here we have to be really very careful this time. We have to get tested every single day. So I'm sure it's altogether a new task, a different task, and we have to get used to this new normal now, because it is going to be there. And I'm hoping that things will be fine. And I'm also hoping that the protocols, and they're being very strict at the village. So I think it should be fine. And they're making sure that yes, we all are in the bio bubble, and they make sure that we get tested every single day. And I think it should be fine, because since we've been getting used to it since lots of months now, since last year. So I think I'm used to it, because I've played Thailand, England, and Swiss. So over there also, we were in the bio bubble, we were getting tested, we make sure we wear our masks, maintain the social distance. So I think for me, even though it is definitely going to be different, I think we are getting used to it. And we have to make sure not only us, but also others also should be very, very careful.
Last couple of questions. When you went for Rio, I mean, you were not in the among of favorites, but
Yeah.
now things have changed, as you said. So, so many expectations from you. I mean, how do you deal with? Do you feel pressure, or do you think, okay, that no, yeah, I can do that? I mean, of course, that is why I
Well,
have trained.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of expectations and responsibilities are there, and pressure also is there, because definitely back then nobody knew that that Sindhu. Yes, I was one of the athletes, but now yes, expectations are a lot more. But I think it will be there, and I don't deny that, because I'm sure that pressure, that expectations and responsibilities will be. But also at the same time, it's very important to stay focused, and just play your game and give your best. If you give your best, and obviously you shouldn't think about what others say, because that would add extra pressure. Rather, you just be focused and give your best, and if you win, it is good for you and also for the country. So I'm sure it will be there, but also at the same time, we have to make sure that we be focused, and just focus on our match, just play our game and come out. I'm sure we will give our best. So yeah, but I mean, I take it in a very positive way, because I'm sure people want to show their support, their love. They want that medal back to the country. I'm sure they show their support, but also at the same time, it's very important to be focused all the time.
Right. And last question, Sindhu. Yesterday, the Prime Minister
Yeah.
interacted with you all, and how motivational and inspirational it is when Prime Minister himself, I mean, take cares of athletes and talk to them, interact with them. How do you look at that?
Well, it's really good interacting with Prime Minister Sir Modi sir, and it's always nice. I mean, those words that he say, and he encourages every athlete, every single athlete, and makes sure that everything is fine and comfortable. And he really believes that and trusts that yes, we can get many medals to the country. So it was really good interacting with him and speaking to him and talking to him. And every athlete there, we all have been listening to different athletes, what they've been telling about themselves and the parents that they've done sacrifices for us. So it's really good that, he also understands what is behind that. It's not only sport, but also the sacrifices that the parents have done, and every single thing. So it's always good to know that every athlete has gone through some or the other sacrifice, or have given up a lot of things to just be number one, and to just be to get a medal for the country. So he understands and he speaks, and it was really good and nice. We all spoke to him, and he, before leaving to Olympics, he made sure that that everything is fine, and he wished us all the very best. So yeah, it was really good interacting with him.